Welcome back to Maneuver Accordingly. We got a fire, fire podcast lined up for you guys today. And we are going to be doing this dual live stream with your favorite Urge. And he is on his way. Not sure where he's at right now, but we will give him some time to come through and pull up. So, until then, we'll just have to wait to get into our topic. Our topic for tonight is what is the topic, you guys? The topic is you're getting played. Ways to know that she is sleeping with other men, and ways to know that she is toying with you and playing with your emotions. This topic was brought to you today by my co-host. Not co-host. He is the host of Maneuver Accordingly. It was brought to you guys by Urge. So I'm sure that he will have a ton to say on this topic. So as we wait for him, we are going to devour these delicious gummy bears. One side is sweet, one side is sour. Today's episode is sponsored by Haribo Gummy Bears, Bärchen und Pachchen. I guess that's the Bärchen, and the other one is the Pärchen. Absolutely delicious. One side sour, the other side sweet. Now, as always, I usually open up. Excuse me. My nose is very itchy tonight for some reason. We usually open up with bringing to your attention that you have a 2 minute warning, but we forgot to do that. So, 2 minute warning, you guys, and we will be right back very soon. Where is my? All right, found it, you guys. So, you guys, appreciate all y'all popping in, swinging by. How do you know? What are some telltale signs? That's what we'll be getting into tonight. Don't mind my blanket. That's just very cold here. And tonight's sponsors are brought to you by Gatorade. Zero sugar. Quite delicious. Surprisingly, because anything that's zero sugar, I usually absolutely hate. But this isn't terrible. Gatorade, you guys did a very good job with preparing this. Your butt on. I'm not sure what you're trying to say, Miss Tina Freeman. If you could please clarify your comments. Mm. Hello, King Bacon. What an awesome name. King Bacon, MC. Oh, hello, you guys. What's going on? I was on Omegle and Chat Roulette these past couple weeks. It's actually a wild platform to still be using, but it's very funny. not so many um naked dudes up there, like, how I remember in the past. There's actually a lot of like really cool and friendly people that you can meet surprisingly. I am the king of all bacon and I shall grant you bacon. Okay, King Bacon. King Bacon. I'm gonna need like 2 packs of bacon from you every day, if that is possible. Can you please grant my request? And I prefer the thinly sliced bacon. I don't like the thick cut stuff. It's too salty. So if you could please place my request in. Thank you very much. And for that, King Bacon, you have earned yourself a medal. There you go. Ah, see, King Bacon, I thought that you were cool, man. You're a thick cut guy. I don't know if I can do that, man. Ugh, thick cut, man. Hello, Tina. I am doing fabulous. Thank you for asking. I have been sick for about a month, and now I'm feeling fantastic. I can't argue with that, King Bacon. If you were made that way, you were made a thick cut guy. There's no comment. But I do have to say, there is nothing, and I repeat, absolutely nothing better than thinly sliced bacon, potatoes, and eggs in the morning. I swear I would eat this every single day. If I could have this meal every day, life would be complete. Nice haircut. Oh, we got jokes tonight. You guys, please do not mind my appearance. I'm looking rough. I gotta shave off all of this scruff for work, and we're still trying to double my hair so that I can get what hairstyle should I get? I'm gonna get a mullet. Yeah, let's do that. I wish I could rock a mullet. Mullets look really nice. But no, I'm going to get some braids. Thank you, King Bacon, for all of the food. It is greatly appreciated. Please keep it coming nonstop. I have a lot of kids to feed. With all of this bacon and potatoes that you are sending me, we are going to end world hunger. Why do you vape? Because vaping is very enjoyable. It's a fun activity that um helps to kill time. And it's clean. It tastes good, and it boosts your what's the word I'm looking for? Man, I'm drawing a blank. Wow, King Bacon. If you want to stop vaping, Um, get mints and water. Can you get bacon king out of here and then put them in your mouth? Another thing I love about Elf Bar Vape. Oh yeah, and shouts out to our future sponsor is that these little nifty pods come in about 40 different flavors. This one right here is the greatest flavor ever invented, banana flavor. And it feels like you are smoking, oddly enough, feels like you're smoking banana bread. Absolutely delicious. Hudson asks, do you have kids? Yes, I have two daughters, and they are both fabulous princesses. You know, King Bacon, that's the reason why I don't smoke vape all the time, because after a while, it does feel like you're sucking on mints. And honestly, you need a break. Okay. Vaping isn't something that you should do all day, every day, just like smoking. Oh, hey, look it there. King Bacon, please don't stop. With this food, we are going to save Africa. We are going to bring stability to the to the land of India single handedly off the strength of your own back. We can do this. We can make India great again. Now, where is the host? We are still waiting on him. You know what? We should check on him. Maybe he is in the toilet, but we're supposed to have a guest tonight. Don't know where he's at. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You got to slow down, mate. We didn't discuss this, okay? There was absolutely no talk of introducing new food items to the menu. What is this? Salad? Tacos? Burgers? Hot dogs? We need to sit down and have a briefing about this. I don't feel comfortable with putting salads on the menu. King Bacon. I'm starting to think that your real name is not King Bacon. I don't think that you've been honest with me. Mm. Seems to me that you actually might be from what's that country? Austria. I think that you're from Austria, King Bacon. Can I tell a question to you? Yes, ma'am. Tina, shoot away. What is your question? And I would, oh my goodness. How long has my, somebody please tell me, how long has my microphone been dead? I've been sitting here holding my microphone, thinking that I'm talking into it, and it's dead. But Miss Tina Freeman, what is your question? In the meantime, between time, while you're working on that question, um, King Bacon, I know that you're not from Africa. I know you're from Austria. Okay, I have your location. We know who you are. I said that all the food you're sending is going to help put an end to the food shortage in Africa. We're gonna save the planet, me and you. Mhm. We can do this, and we also need to get Elon in on this operation too, because Elon Musk promised that he would send, what was it, like 2 billion to end world hunger. It's really not that much money, you guys. No, 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 no. Look, we got to get Elon on the team. Okay, he is a key player. You got trillions? Interesting. Um, if you have trillions, just send me. I don't even need that much. Just send me like 700,000. Okay. Let's get in contact. Wire me the money tonight, and we can become best friends like this. This can be me and you. See, that's you right there in the blue, and that's me, and we're holding friends. I said we're holding friends. We are holding hands like best friends. We can be besties. And now that you mentioned it, you're sending alligator. Is that an alligator or is that a lizard? I'm gonna go with alligator. Alligator is actually delicious, very tender. Mhm. This is something wrong about this. It seems like you meant to say there is something wrong about this. Miss Tina Freeman, you're a very hard egg to crack. Your statements are extremely vague. I'm not sure what you mean. Please clarify. King Bacon. That is oddly a lot of money. A Googleplex trillion. Googleplex tillion. That's like over 100 zeros. Okay. King Bacon. We can't be making threats like that. Okay. Cannibalism is a serious crime. I will have to report you to ATF authorities. Okay, we cannot be eating people out here. It's 2025. We stopped doing that last year. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Although I have heard from different sources that human meat is quite delicious, very tender in specific body parts. Here, I will propose an idea. If your brothers are hungry, why not just buy them some food with your Googleplex tillion? And I'm not sure that I understand why you have so much animosity towards Poland. Poland is an amazing country. If anything happens here in Germany within the next couple months, and Germany starts going down the toilet, I'm moving to Poland. Out of all the places, I will be relocating to Poland. Please don't destroy Germany. I live here, and it's a nice place. Tina, you have got to stop being so vague. Okay, I get it. All right, because the title of the live stream is You're getting played. How to know. King Bacon, why are you deleting comments? Leave Tina alone. Okay. Tina, you don't have to worry about that anymore. Yes, you're completely right. There's nothing wrong with this live. We're waiting for our guest host to show up. But I think the reason why he's taking so long is because he is in Walmart gathering food. Okay, I gotta stop eating these gummy bears. Give that a break. Hold on, you guys. We have to go find our host. I'll be back in a spliffy. All right, there we go. All right, let's give it a minute. I'm like a grandpa when it comes to YouTube Live. I'm still trying to figure out all these features. We're trying to bring somebody up right now. So please bear with me. Oh, thank you so much, Tina, for all the love. I'm assuming that all of these hearts represent all the different races of humans. Races of humans? Now, that doesn't make any sense. We're all the same race. We're all human race. So, oh, all right, here we go. And we did it, you guys. We did it. We did it. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, my boy, you over here looking like Lenny Kravitz, boy.
Chill. They already are coming for me
What they
in
saying?
the
Yo, we
comments.
got Mag. Damn. Oh, that's the same nigga though. That's why. What's going
Before
on, brother?
we had 17 people in here, man. That's why I was trying to get you in here early.
Oh, we talking about earlier? Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
we
up, bro?
I think it's a hack where if you put the right words, um like automatically it like sends a ton of people to the live like almost instantaneously.
Yeah, like keywords and shit for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, I just started to watch that Kanye West interview. Nigga, I got to the part like it just started, but like he just put on like the outfit and shit. Like it's I don't know why I was excited as fuck watching like when he was pulling up to the house and shit. That shit was exciting for some reason. It was like oh shit, like you know what I mean? Oh shit.
I saw a little bit of it earlier. I got to go back and maybe like sit down and watch the whole thing, but I'm just like this is ridiculous.
It's but you know it's like he's
This
doing
nigga,
it for the clicks for the views. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he really don't feel that. Like, it's really just like attention. Like you know what I mean? But
I'm like, yo, he's really like out here with the black KKK red one.
I think like I was watching academics like on Fresh and Fit because this interview was like a couple weeks old. Like it already happened a while back, but like he was talking about the interview a little bit and what he was saying. Like academics was explaining Kanye's point of view, and he was pretty much like, "Bro, like the angle I'm going with it is like people like they profit off of black people's pain, right? like, oh, we got shot in the hood, drug use, and absent father, all that shit, right? So he's saying the Jews, white people, like popular media, social media, they all profit off of our pain. Make music videos, make millions of dollars off records, albums, all that shit, right? Exposés, documentaries, like interviews. So he's saying, why is it a problem if I, you know, what do you call it? If I display somebody else's pain? So he's talking about displaying like racism and like what happens when I talk about things that hurt other people. You get what I'm saying? So in a way, it kind of feels like a weird selfish attack that he's like putting on everybody. But what he's trying to say is like it's okay for everyone else to call us niggas and to for the gun violence and to profit off of our trouble, when he's trying to do the opposite about Jews or about white people. He's attacking white America, he's attacking Jewish America. So essentially, he's saying that that's not socially acceptable. It's not okay for him to say what he wants to say on that. So that's kind of what I was getting from that. You know what I mean?
I mean, I see his point, but I just feel like this is a terrible way to go about getting your point across.
Yeah. It's Kanye. You know what I'm saying? He also got the mental disorder going on. So it's like, I don't know.
I mean, also like the whole attention aspect too. Like, I mean, he knows that this will get the attention that he's seeking.
Yeah. It'll get him the views that he wants. It'll get him, the attention that he needs. Um, I don't know. I really don't take none of this shit serious, bro. For real. Like, because once I saw everything to play, I mean, if you know Kanye, everything to play. Like, he'll do these Twitter rants right before an album comes out. Like, he'll do weird shit, say weird shit right before he promotes some music or something. So it all has to do like with himself and like him trying to, what I'm saying, promote some shit. So
Like he's like doing a whole PR stunt. I mean, I could see that. You think he's about to
yeah,
drop another album?
yeah, because Cardi dropped the album and then didn't put him on it, so he feeling some kind of way. So he probably gonna drop a whole another album and not put Cardi on it or something, or he'll probably do like a single or some shit before anything. That's what I feel like.
Hmm.
What you think?
Probably. But I mean, it's also like, yo, isn't he pushing 50? Like,
Yeah, he's acting like a child for sure. Like this is some pretty childish shit.
and also the whole music aspect is like, yo, what are you rapping about at 50?
Being rich, you know what I'm saying? Like having hoes, nigga. I don't know. Same thing Future rap about. Future,
I was about to mention Future too. I'm like, yo, Future is like 40, 41. Like, what are you rapping about at 40 years old?
yeah. The only because Future is like a rare breed where it's like he the only nigga that's old that can make music that's relevant. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's still hitting like him and like Lil Wayne. Like even Lil Wayne shit is not really relevant no more, bro. Like if you being real, like I feel like I ain't gonna say Lil Wayne fell off because he always Lil Wayne, but I feel like his shit don't hit as hard as it used to. But that's every rapper, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a rise and fall. And so I
Yeah,
feel like Wayne is kind of like, right now.
I just feel like this rap game is it's a young man's game, and
It
when
is.
you've been hot and you had your run, it's just like, all right, like let's give it up.
It's hard though because you gotta think a lot of rappers are divas. You know what I'm saying? A lot of rappers got that ego, they need the attention. They gotta have the latest drip. They gotta have all the bitches. They gotta have the newest technology. They gotta keep up with that image. So it's like a lot of rappers like I'm not gonna say it's insecure. I mean, low key it probably is insecurity to where it's like you feel like you have to keep up with the trends. Like even Future, like I don't ever see that nigga stopping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause he always gonna have the latest grip. He always gonna have 17 to 30 hoes in the house. He always gonna have 16 cars. It's just like once you spend so much time and energy building up this persona, like building up this image, like you got the tattoos, you got the piercings, you got the shows, the interviews, the movie dates, you got all this shit going on. And like you tell yourself that you that nigga. You tell yourself that ain't nobody fucking with me. I'm the best rapper. I'm laying the best tracks. I got the most clicks, views, likes, hits, whatever, right? So if you spend your whole life building this persona around your ego and around what you think you are, imagine trying to tell a nigga to stop. I don't see that shit happening. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but like just look at how that looks, bro. Like I'm like 35, 40, 60, still on stage, still rapping about the same garbage. Like that looks
Yeah,
stupid. Like you have to make that natural transition, like some Jay Z
you
did.
gotta. Yeah, that's why you gotta have like some other shit going on. Like you gotta have a business transition. You gotta have.
Oh, Tina said, "Did you see your friend at the gym?" Tina, what the hell are you talking about? She's been dying to ask me this question for like the past like 10 minutes. What are you talking about? 16373. Okay, I'm gonna hold my comments to myself. But anyways, um, yeah, man, you got to be like 50, bro. Like I feel like he did everything the right way. Like you leave your music career like on a high note, and then he moved into like movies, into like real
Yeah,
businesses.
yeah. Because 50 a real businessman, you gotta understand like 50 like was always like even when he was selling drugs, he was a businessman. So it's kind of like the way he operated blocks, like you know what I'm saying? Like they really break that shit down if you watch like the movie and a couple of documentaries, like the way he operated blocks, like the way he taunted his ops, the way he like sold drugs and like maneuvered different ways. Like he was very smart, very business savvy. So I feel like when you got that kind of a structure like in your head, you know what I'm saying? You got that drive, that motivation, like yeah. Because 50 just a different type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see that nigga stopping at all. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. And then like you said, like he did leave on a high note. Like I don't feel like he had any bad songs for real. I don't really feel like he had any trash music, bro. I mean, you know, he might have had music that didn't hit or wasn't, but it was. I don't think he has any trash music in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because that's saying a lot about an artist too. Where it's like nigga making music for so long and he don't have no trash music. That's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? So Lil Wayne got trash music. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of his shit is cool, but Lil Wayne has some trash songs, and I feel like
But not many.
not many. He does a couple. I say probably like maybe 10 or less. I say probably like yeah, less than 10 songs, and that's out of thinking about how much music he has. That's a lot of that's a pretty good what do you call it ratio.
But all right,
Yeah,
bro.
man. Huh?
What I say?
I was gonna say what we got on the top on topics today. Man, what were we talking about? Oh, how do you tell if your woman is cheating? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
by
what
the
do
way,
you?
Tina asked what's your name. I think Tina's trying to shoot her shot.
What's up, Tina? My name is Evan. I hope you are over 18, Tina, because if you're not, I don't want to talk to you no more. For real shit. If you're 18 or over, Tina, you can join us. But if not, I don't really have nothing to say.
All right,
Uh,
what about 17 and three quarters?
nah, maybe back in the day, but this 2025, it's cameras, it's audio, we going to jail. So it's just like I'm good, Tina. So like I said, anyways, welcome to. Damn, what do we say?
Maneuver accordingly.
Maneuver accordingly, bro. Maneuver accordingly, man. That is the theme. Um, okay. So, all right, who are we talking to here? We talking to like people in relationships, people in marriages. What we talking about? Like, because we're not. We're taking ourselves out of the equation this time. I may include a little bit of personal experience, but it's like this is not has nothing to do with us. Um, this is like a guide, or this we're gonna break it down to like a 6 step. You know what I'm saying? Like breakdown. So
All right,
I
let's
say
get it.
like six stages, 6 steps, as far as like okay, what the telltale signs. Like, what would you say? Number one, the biggest or the most obvious sign is like if you had to break it down into six.
When she's no longer interested in having sex.
Yeah, number one, not interested in having sex because we can assume that A, it's another dude already inside it, or B, it's an emotional deficiency that's going on in your relationship. Like if you're not connecting with your woman, if you're not talking to her, if you're not having a good time, and you're not emotionally supporting your woman, more than likely she's gonna get sex from somewhere else. And it's not even because she's horny; it's just because she wants an emotional connection. That don't let that go over your heads. Women
When you
cheat for emotion. They don't cheat for pleasure. They don't cheat to get fucked good. Like some of them do, but majority is because they like somebody, they love, they got feelings. a lot of times it has nothing to do with sex, and that's the honest truth. So that's number one, right?
Well, I'm interested in figuring out what are some of the subtle ways that people go about cheating. Like, cause like, okay, like turning off your phone, not responding, sudden change in mood,
Yeah.
like all the normal stuff. I want to get into the things that people overlook or that may not know.
Man, like a lot of people, a lot of dudes, I would say, don't pay attention to like communication signs because you got to be honest, like men don't really communicate well. And a lot of that, I would say, if men learn to communicate better in relationships, that shit would save a lot of relationships. Because like, it's cool to be like emotionally stoic, and it's cool to not talk about your problems and to be a man. Like that's all manly characteristics. But sometimes I feel like we as men put on this front so much so to the point where it ruins relationships. Like, listen, bro, you gotta talk to your woman, bro. You gotta think if you with this woman for life, if it's your partner or girlfriend or whatever, you gotta talk to her. You gotta tell her how you feeling about certain situations. If something's making you uncomfortable, babe, I don't like you when you do this. Babe, this make me feel this way when you do this. It's simple shit. So I say one of the subtle little signs is when you start to lose that communication. Like if you notice you talking to your spouse or to your wife or to your girlfriend or whatever, and she's zoning out, like yeah, yeah, sure, like not really paying attention. You got to repeat yourself several times. That's one sign. Just like loss of interest in conversation, loss of like interest in you. Like a lot of men don't pay attention because you watching the football game or you playing you just worry about man shit and you don't really you thinking it's good. You like oh bet she's finally quiet. Like no, if your woman goes silent on you, it's not really a good thing. more than often the time she think about somebody else. Uh, so that's one thing for sure.
All right,
If
but
I had
like
to get it,
outside of
yeah.
like a relationship, like let's just say like you're just chopping it up with this girl, like how would you notice that she's playing you or that she has like multiple dudes on the side?
Classic shit. I mean, it's simple shit. Like her phone gonna be going off the whole time. She always gonna be on her phone. She's gonna be like really overprotective of her phone. Like if you grab it just to hand it to her and she like reaches for it or jumps and shit. Or her phone is always face down. What else? If she has like a lot of guy friends, and this is classic shit for me because a lot of dudes don't think about this shit, but like if she's on that shit where it's like, oh, like, and I'm trying not to be misogynistic, right? I'm trying to keep it like cool, like
Nah, it's cool.
like,
Let's get unhinged.
nah, you know what I'm saying? Not yet, not. But I feel like if, if you got she has a brother, oh, that's my best friend, oh, that's my brother, he's not worried about that, oh, that's a red flag. Because if you really in love with a nigga, if you really in love with a man, or you really want to be with a man, you ain't gonna entertain no nigga. I don't care if it's a best friend, I don't care if it's a boyfriend, I don't care if it's a cousin nigga. You're not gonna entertain no other nigga, like, because you don't want to make your nigga feel uncomfortable. And that's the thing with me, not even making it about me, but it's like if I'm with somebody, I wouldn't want her to talk to other niggas unless it's like, you know what I'm saying, for something that she needs. Oh, she's talking to a fucking plumber because she has a leak in the house. Or she's talking to a car detailer because she needs her car cleaned. Or she's talking to the produce nigga in groceries because she's trying to find the best. There has to be a reason, you know what I'm saying, that my woman is entertaining a man very specifically. You know what I'm saying? I have to know about it. That's how I feel about the shit. Because if I'm in a relationship and then she doesn't want me to talk to other women, right? Your woman not gonna want you to look at other men. Your woman not gonna want you to touch other men, to do anything, or well, other women, I should say. Excuse me. So my thing is, I respect that same shit from her. If you got a woman that's like, oh, I got my brother, I'm hanging out with my best friend, that shit weird to me, bro. Now, I'll say this: it's healthy to have friends and to have relationships, but I would say it's problematic for a woman to have an opposite sex friend because in my eyes, you either had fucked him in the past or he is trying to fucking waiting for you to slip up. That's what I don't like. I don't like when I see guys in situations where it's like they're a fucking placeholder. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like he's soft, the woman is loose, the woman is promiscuous, and she's gonna fuck around and get bored with him and then have another guy on the back burner just because he decides to go to work and then go home and play shit safely. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women don't like boring men. That's unfortunate. A lot of women don't like men who lay down for them either. So it's kind of like you gotta be somewhere in between. You know what I'm saying? That's
Would
what I feel about that one.
you personally let your girl have a male best friend?
If I know the nigga, like if I would have to know like we would all have nah. Because I'm thinking I'm
He
like
said, nah.
even if we all met, like say if we all met around the same time and then they become best friends, even that's weird. It's like why are you closer to him than you are to me if we all met at the same time? So like, oh wait, if he's gay, that is probably the only way I'll be cool because I know he ain't gonna have no ulterior motive. But us as niggas, me as a nigga, I know how niggas think, bro. You're gonna play the back burner. You're gonna wait for this nigga to fuck up. Oh my, because guess what? She's confiding in this nigga too. Like that's the shit I don't respect. Like you're confiding in this man about a relationship. You're talking to this man about everything going on with this nigga. When in reality, this nigga just wants to put his dick inside you. He is just waiting for you to come over the house, crying, "Oh my god, I found a bitch in this phone," and then he gonna beat that shit up, and then she not gonna tell you about it. 95% of the time, a woman will not tell you she cheated unless she's exposed. Even when a woman is exposed, she's not gonna admit to anything. And I'm not trying to be like that, but that's the honest truth. Like so, I would say that, bro, for real.
So you would be comfortable with your girl telling all y'all business to a gay friend?
Yeah, because I don't see a gay nigga as a threat. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see like if he wants to go tell another gay nigga, that's not a problem. If he wants to go tell one of his female friends, like that has nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see a gay nigga putting his dick inside my woman. You know what I'm saying? Like that is my ultimate fear. Not fear, but like that's the ultimate like thing. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he's not going to fuck my woman. Like you know what I'm saying?
Are
Like that's all
you
I
sure
care
about
about.
that?
Like, huh?
You sure about that? I've heard plenty of stories of girls getting slid on by their gay best friends.
Nah, cause you can tell. It's some niggas that's just like low key feminine, but they not gay, and then there's some niggas that's gay. Like you know what I'm saying? I think I would know just from living in Atlanta and the A. You can distinguish niggas, bro. Like some niggas, like it's weird, bro. Like I'll be walking around, niggas start just looking at me and eyeing me. I'll be like, I feel so uncomfortable, bro. That shit shakes something in my spine. I'll be like, fuck. Like you know what I'm saying? I'll make eye contact with him, and that nigga like, I'm like, oh fuck, like, look at. Cause look, it's like a choosing signal, right? Bro, these niggas is vicious out here, bro. They try to play the slow game with you. They try to, oh hey, what's up? Oh, what's up, bro? Like nigga try to act like he all broed up. Oh, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Da, da, da. Like low key, this nigga gay the whole time, like trying to be cool with you. Like I didn't have niggas I work with, bro. I didn't have niggas like customers or whatever try to play the slow game with me. You see me every week or so. Oh, what's up, man? How you doing? You been all right? Like trying to act like we cool, like you know me. I don't know you, nigga. We ain't never hung out. Man, I had one nigga, he was like he was married, right? Then he was divorced. He was telling me. Then he was like, yeah, his son stopped talking to him or some shit. And when he said that, like flags went off on my head, right? I'm like, why? This nigga 40 something, almost 50. His son was like 20 something. I was like, why would your son stop talking to you? And then he said, oh yeah, I'm divorced. And I was like, you got kids? He was like, oh, now my son. That I'm like, that's weird as fuck. And then every time I see this nigga, he come and just be like, oh, hey, what's up, man? When we going to the gun range? And oh, hey, what's up, man? I see you back. And it felt really like weird. I'm like, okay, this nigga trying to like see what's up, like nigga,
Dang, niggas trying to run
like
your cornholio.
nigga trying to run again. But it showed me that's what niggas are into down here. Like when I seen niggas doing that, it put it on my head. I'm like, okay, these niggas like to these niggas play like slow game. Like they like to like check on you once a week, twice a week and shit. Like even the nigga I work with in the pharmacy, Marco, like this nigga be trying all the time, be like saying wild shit, and it's like it's unfortunate because it's like I work closely with him, so it's like I can't make it awkward. Like I want to be like, nigga, cut that gay shit out, bitch ass nigga. Like I want to just say that, but then if I say that, it's awkward, and I need his help at work. You know what I'm saying? We got to work with each other. It's very close quarters, so it's like I find myself like holding my tongue a lot, bro. Like and I'm not, do whatever you want to do, bro. Like everybody lives their life, but it's like it's annoying when you get hit on like constantly and it's like you kind of feel uncomfortable, and it's like, bro, like, yo, chill with this shit before I really like go off on you. You
He
know what I'm saying?
like
Like,
Diddy with it. He like, oh yeah, I like that, daddy. Yeah, I like when
I like
you
that,
sprinkling,
Jack. I
scraping.
like when you scrambling and scraping, daddy.
Yeah, why we ain't
Man.
never party for your birthday?
Nah, gay niggas say that too. They'll be like, "Oh, why we ain't never hung out, man? Get the fuck out of here! Like I owe you something, nigga." These niggas be coming like that. Like I owe them something, bro. Like, oh, you don't never buy me
It's,
nothing, bitch ass nigga. Am I supposed to buy you something, nigga? You gay, nigga? Like, oh man, what you saying, bro?
it's slowly breaking. Like you know how they do in prison? They like slide the honey bun on your bed.
And then if you take that shit, they come fuck you and shit. Oh hell no, nigga.
Or
Gay
them.
niggas will do shit like that. They'll try to find reasons to like entice you and pull you in. Like, nigga, I see what you doing, bitch ass nigga. I'm not stupid, nigga. The nigga just got like, I swear, bro. Like, that's why it's like I gotta be careful, bro. Cause like I feel like a nigga gonna put something in my drink. I feel like if I turn my head the wrong way, this nigga gonna slip some. Fucking turn. I'm gonna wake up like motherfucking fuck. Like, no, oh no, I'm sore and shit. Like, oh fuck, this nigga got me. Like, nigga got me. Nigga got me. Oh
Dang,
my, that's my worst fear, nigga.
the guy
Yo,
Cosby wake
no,
up.
like getting date raped, like either by a woman or a man, bro. Like that's my worst fear, bro. Like nigga, because you don't know what happened, and like there's nobody that can tell you what happened, bro. Like you're never not gonna know the truth. Like you know what I'm saying? Like imagine waking up, you sore in every hole in your body, and it's like you just feel violated. You like, man, what the fuck? You like, yo, what can I? Who you gonna talk to? You embarrassed as a man. You don't want to tell nobody, right? Who you gonna ask? Like, what happened? I don't know. Where were you at? I don't remember. Like, it's just like, nah, bro.
You just got to take that L.
Nah, that's a. I won't be able to take life, nigga. I don't know how to take
Nah,
life.
but yeah, have you seen Baby Reindeer?
Nah, is that a movie?
Nah, it's a, TV show on Netflix, and it was like this dude. He was going over to like his boy's house all the time. It's supposed to be working on like um, a screenwrite for like a TV show and like jokes for like his comedy career. And they would come. He would come over to his house, and they would just get so high all the time, and then slowly, after time, like the dude started to make moves on him. He would start
Mm,
touching him, like rubbing his
yeah,
butt, and
yeah.
then like after a while, like he got like stupid high. He woke up, and the nigga was topping him,
Oh, fuck.
and then like more time like kept going on, and then he had gave him like meth or something, or they were doing like some crazy stuff, and then he just like pulled his pants down and just started going ham on him.
You
It
obviously
just
liked it if he kept going back, right?
he was he was like this dude was like supposed to be his friend, and also he was like gonna help him with his career, like blow him up, get him to like to the next level. So
Yeah.
he was being like naive about the whole situation.
I mean, but after he had like a sexual encounter with dude, like he didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't feel anything. He wasn't like, oh, okay, like let me stop, or this is too much, or like he was curious. I feel like part of him was curious. Part of him wanted to keep doing that shit, nigga. Because like, why else would you keep going back to this nigga house? Like, and if you woke up and he's like giving you top, like that's enough to like stop communication. Like, never see that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
I think he after that he had like apologized to him, and he was like, "Yeah, my bad."
Nah, you don't
That
know.
won't ever
No,
happen again.
no. You're not
But
gonna
then it was
somebody
also like this
apologize.
crazy. I can't remember exactly what happened in this show because I watched it like months back. But it was like this crazy power dynamic between like uh boss and employee, and also like it had the whole aspect in there of like this person holds the key to like my success. Like I can get up out of my situation and go like to a higher place because of this person if I stick with it.
Yeah. I mean, it's a fucked up like power dynamic. I mean, kind of like Cassie Diddy or so many other Usher, Justin Bieber,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
yeah,
it
all
was
that shit.
it was like really reminiscent of like a situation like that. But like what I found also more interesting is like after that happened, after he had got uh, I, I don't know, can you say grape on here, or do you have to?
Nah, yeah, yeah, grape is yeah, that's better.
Yeah, because I mean we just talking freely. I'd be forgetting about that all the time.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
after that happened, he was like super confused, spiraling like out of control, and then like he was confused like about his sexuality, and then he was like thinking like, dang, did I bring this on myself? Like, and then he started experimenting with men. Then he started just going crazy with like all his like sexual like escapades, to the point where he's like going to like these sex clubs and like in these dungeons and just doing all sorts of weird sexual stuff because mentally he's just so messed up. And then he's like having
Yeah.
mad like unprotected sex with like men, with women, just like not caring. And you
You talking
see,
about Diddy?
nah, about the baby reindeer situation.
Oh, the dude in the movie. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, but it was just like you can see how this one situation just completely broke his whole psyche.
Yeah, that's crazy. Cause yeah, it's like a cycle, and it's like he gonna need like therapy and shit in order to like break out of that shit. You know what I mean? Like, cause that's because I'm
And
assuming this is like a year long or like a couple years, a few years. How long is this going on? Like,
no, I think this was like probably a couple months. But
oh, okay, so it wasn't like okay, I got you.
the interesting thing about this was like the guilt aspect because he felt so guilty, like that he brought this on himself. And a
Right,
lot of people who have been abused have that same thought too, like, dang, like,
it's my fault.
yeah,
Like, was it Stockholm syndrome or whatever?
it's something similar to that.
Yeah, I mean that's unfortunate too because it's like a mental fucking like to be quite frank like what I'm saying it's just like you mentally like abusing somebody for so long and then it's like that's all they know. I mean it's the same shit like what I'm saying. What was it like? Remember a couple years ago? It was a couple dude. It was one dude. He like locked his wife or his daughter or like in a basement, and then he was like raising children like incestually. So it was like he like impregnated his daughter and then like had children. He had like three kids with his daughter, but they were like confined to like a basement in a secret compartment in his house or some shit. And
Yeah,
it was like you remember that shit, and it was like years like went by, and they like he done raised these kids all type of shit, and then they came out and like they finally was freed after like 10 years, 12 years, some shit like that.
yeah,
Like shit like that be having me like what the fuck, like you know what I mean, like.
that's wild, bro. That like people like do that to their own kids.
Like you impregnate your daughter, you got to be a sick motherfucker, bro. Like that's crazy, nigga. Like what? Why is it only men that do weird shit like this, bro? That's why like
It's
that
not,
should be getting
bro. I mean, I
women.
don't,
Women don't be doing shit like this, bro.
bro. You ain't seen that that one white lady who had sex with like a 12 or 13-year old, and they ended up getting married like years later.
Yeah,
She went to jail. She got released. Then I think he was like 13 at the time. They kept having sex, got caught again, and then she went away, went back to jail for like a long time, got out, and then they got married, and they had like 3 kids or something.
like okay. How do you feel? Because I feel like when it's a like an older woman and a young kid, it's bad because it's like manipulation. Like the woman's obviously manipulating the child. She should have a sense of like right and wrong and be like, hey, no, this is not good. Um, in the case of the kid, he's winning, right? If you a 13-year-old kid, you fucking an adult woman, nigga, you doing that shit, nigga. You got that, you slinging that thing, brother.
I
So my thing
mean,
is, you right. So it's like I feel like it's more on the woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for me, it's like you can't really punish a child because the child is underage and like their brain is underdeveloped with shit like that. So my thing is like you can't really get on the kid, in my opinion, because I feel like the kid was manipulated. Like even if the kid is like in love with this woman, like a kid don't know what the fuck he's saying. Like a 13-year-old child can't tell you that he's in love. Like nigga, they don't even know how to talk, like how to fucking cook food. Like you know what I'm saying? Like so if anything, I don't know. I feel like a child should not be persecuted in any situation like that. I feel like that's totally on the woman because you're sick for doing that to a child. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how you feel, but
but isn't it crazy to think like, okay, like an older woman can have sex with like a 12-year-old boy, and we don't really look at that crazy. But if a dude wants to have sex with a 12-year-old girl, we're like,
oh
oh,
my god, he's the
man,
fucking devil, nigga. Yeah,
yeah,
like yeah.
that's
And
a
I don't condone that shit. I don't, but I see what you're saying. How it is like men are demon. Like Myron be talking about that shit, right? Men are super demonized in whatever their preferences are. Like women try to make you out to be a whore. Oh, he's a womanizer. He's a cheater. He's a dog. Like, bitch, it is in our nature to fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a decently attractive man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is in your nature to fuck. Like, you're gonna look at ass, you're going to have women, you're going to pursue women. Like, that is what it is. Like, And we got to a point, bro, where it's just like it's falling apart, bro. To where it's like, myself included and other niggas is just like we lowering the standards, bro. Like we taking bullshit and we going for anything just because we don't want to deal with certain shit. Uh yeah, bro. So I feel like, yeah, back to what we were saying, like, yeah, it is crazy how men are demonized in that sense. I don't think it's wrong if an older nigga wants an 18-year-old bitch. You know why? Because it's legal. It's nothing wrong. So I feel like if you want a super young woman and you an old nigga, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Will people look at you, or is it weird to some people, or is it taboo? Like it might be, but at the same time, you don't have to explain yourself to anybody. Like you don't have to conform to society's image of what you should have. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you with a person that's super old, or if you with a person that's fucking disabled or some shit, nigga, like that's you and that's your preference. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, like I just feel
Yeah,
like
I
yeah,
personally, I think that that's extremely weird and like borderline,
it is.
like right there. But I
Yeah.
understand the reasons why. It's like
Yeah.
she's a younger woman. She's at the most like attractiveness that she'll ever
Yeah.
see in her life.
Yeah.
She's had less dudes, which means less trauma, less BS she
Yeah.
got to deal with. She's probably a lot more
Fertile.
submissive than a woman, in her late 20s or 30s because she's had a lot less experience. So it's like, okay, all of those reasons are understandable, but it's
Yeah.
weird. It's like I would see an 18 or like a 19-year-old uh person like as a child. Like,
Yeah,
just like
extremely underdeveloped, like mentally for sure. Like just having a conversation with an 18-year-old, you'd be like, oh,
yeah,
this
it's like, yo,
person's like,
like what do
yeah,
we have in common? And it's like
yeah. It's a
people my
disconnect
own
for sure.
age, like I want to be with someone that I can relate to, that like I can say, oh, like you remember this, and then like I mean I wasn't even born, like that's
Yeah.
weird.
I mean, it is, but you got to think, bro. Like, if you're a nigga with money, right, and then you somebody like or you got businesses or whatever, like you got to think it is what it is. Like the whole situation would just be around sex. Like, obviously, I'm old, I got bread, I want a hot little thing to top me over, to fuck me whenever I want. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta look at that shit like that is what it is. Like, that's what their relationship is. It's just like, okay, when I see that shit, I know he's paying her. Like I already know he's buying her shit. He probably paying her surgeries. He fucking her. Like that is what it is. So I feel like I don't, because it just depend on the person, right? Like you may have been an older nigga who done been through like 3 marriages. You might have done had your kids and been grown, or you might have done been broked up and fucked this bitch and then got baby. Like you might have undid all that already. So it's like you might not even want a connection. You know what I'm saying? You might just want some fun. You might just want somebody like, listen, we know this not gonna last long. This is temporary. Like that's how most of these situations go, where it's just like, okay, like not even talking about myself, right? Just in general, like I'm talking about like if it's an older man and a younger woman, right? Like most of those situations are temporary and they know that, like both of them do. Like the nigga probably approached them with money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, you know what I'm saying? I can take care of you, baby, woody woody woo. And if they want to do some long term shit, they can, depending on how much energy he has and how much time he has. But it's also a process to build up that woman. Because, like you said, like it's good because the woman's young, the woman's fertile, she hasn't had any trauma, less bodies, X, Y, Z. She's moldable, malleable, right? Like you can teach her and train her up.
Yeah, but
Um,
even then, it's like, oh, I got a teacher, I got a trainer, like
yeah, and that's what I was
all,
gonna say. I was gonna say it's kind of work. It's work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of effort and energy. So it's really like
look,
fathering almost
just
to a
look
certain
at
extent.
people like like someone would look at the situation like, yeah, like she's breedable, she's trainable, like
It's
like
weird.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's weird.
I mean because it goes into like the more status you have as a man, I feel like the more money you make, like the more you objectify women. And that's usually how it goes. But it's kind of like it depends on who you are as a person too. Because you can still have money and then still be respectable and still, be cool with women. But like the reality is like if you're in that top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5% of men who's attractive, making money, has a business, and you got shit going on for yourself, more than likely you're not going to be settled with one woman, no matter how old you are, 23, or 33, 53, 63. Like, if you doing that shit, more than likely you got other women like Snoop Dogg, right? This nigga was fucking bitches his entire marriage, I'm sure. Dr. Dre, I think he got caught cheating on his wife a couple times, or he beat her or some shit. Like you know what I'm saying? So like I look at like so many different people who are like men who are like older and successful, and I look at like they have a public image of like one wife, but in reality, they fucking the shit out of bitches on the side. You know what I'm saying? And what they do is keep it respectful for the cameras and for the image and for their streams, views, concert shows, tickets, album sales, whatever it is, right? For the money, for the interviews and all that shit. But fucking like Offset, Cardi B, he fucking the shit out of bitches. Kanye, I don't think Kanye cheated on Kim. I don't, but in reality, we know Kanye cheated on Kim. That nigga probably had like white bitches, and he like white bitches, right? Niggas is niggas. And especially if you give a nigga some money, they going to fuck hoes, right? Like Adam Levine, I'll take it to a white person. He cheated on his bitch, right? She was pregnant, if I'm not mistaken.
Dang.
So his wife was pregnant, or his girlfriend was pregnant, and he cheated on her with another bitch. And then the text messages came out. So my thing is like it goes across all races. It's men, like men in general. That's what men do. So I just feel like, bro, like if you really are ready to settle down, then like you got to really turn that switch off, like in your mind, in your soul. Like you got to be like, okay, I'm cool with this one person, and then that's cool to do that. But it's like I don't know, man. If an old nigga wants some hot piece of young pussy, nigga, and the bitch is with it, nigga, do what you do, nigga. Just I hope you can handle the stress, because most times situations like those are either stressful or it's like very very temporary. Yeah, that shit might last a couple months. That shit might last 3 months. Sometimes it lasts a long time, but I don't think it's it depends. Yeah. What was the topic we was talking about? Shit. Oh, we was on number 3. The signs of women's cheating, right, or whatever.
Yeah.
I would say, well, subtle. I would say, obviously, less time around. Like she always going out, always disappearing. That's definitely one, but that's more of an obvious one. But I would definitely say if she's like happier all of a sudden, that can be good, but it also can be a red flag. Like for instance, like if your wife is usually good, your girlfriend's usually good, and y'all always having like normal conversations. She's pretty even keel, pretty good. Like you know what I'm saying, and
And then like
you
a
know,
big
and
shift
then
in
yeah,
mood.
yeah, like either that, like it can be a big shift in mood, like it can either be good to bad, or it can be like good to really good. And you're like, oh, what's gotten into you? Like she up like 6 in the morning cooking breakfast, and you know what I'm saying, and like you
Yeah,
all the
because
clothes is folded, and you
back
like
on that.
you looking at her like you won't never do no shit like this. Like what's going on, bro? But then you gotta think like, and also like the sex, right? So say for instance, you try to roll her, try to get some. She like, no, 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 I gotta get up and get ready. You like, okay. So like the average nigga would think that's a good thing. They like, oh, okay, it's cool. Like, babe finna get up, finna cook, she finna do the dishes and do everything. Like, even though she denied you sex, right? So in your head, you're thinking like, oh, it's cool. I'm not worried about it. You know what I'm saying? Because you probably fucking bitches too, right? So you like, oh, cool. I'm not worried about it. Like, you don't think about the sex, right? Whole time she fucking somebody else because you decided not to give her sex. So if you as a man are holding out on sex or you fucking another bitch, just be careful because a lot of women won't say something. You know what I'm saying? Depends on what you got. Like some women are straight up question you. You know what I'm saying? Some women will be like, "Oh, what you doing? You got somebody on the side? You acting weird." You know what I'm saying? But some women will just straight up just start doing shit, and then you just have to pick up on it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
When
just
you
it
have
like
a relationship like this where like, you're cheating on your girl and your girl's cheating on you, wouldn't it just be better just to just separate, or even before you start cheating, just be like, hey, look, like I don't want to do this no more, just to avoid
yeah.
all of the unnecessary drama.
Absolutely. And I find that like here in the A, that's like a common thing. I mean, shit is everywhere. But I feel like it has a lot to do with ego. It got a lot to do with like insecurity because it's like people are so insecure that they don't want to be without somebody. Like I see that a lot in Atlanta. Like a lot of people are, or I think it's a Southern thing, bro. Like a lot of people are proud to say that they have somebody. Oh, my wife. Like it's exhausting sometimes. Like everywhere I go, like somebody's either talking about their spouse or their girlfriend or their wife or like, it's different in your case, right? But it's like I don't know. Maybe I'm just a curmudgeon, bro, because I'm a single curmudgeon. I don't know, like, but it seems like everywhere I go, like somebody's talking about their wife or their spouse, or like, oh yeah, my wife did this, or my brother, or oh yeah, my girlfriend needed it. Like, it's like that's the first thing that people mention. Like even females, like they'll say something, I'll say something, and it'd be completely work related about the pharmacy or whatever, and they'll find a way to incorporate a boyfriend or a husband into the conversation. It's like I don't like, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's almost like super obvious sometimes. It's like, okay, like I'm not trying to hit on you, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but even niggas will do that too. Like when they talking to the females, I've seen it. Like, you know, say, oh yeah, well my wife usually takes care of all that, and I don't know what she. I don't know. So I just feel like sometimes like us as a in a society, we place so much like emphasis on relation. Place so much emphasis on like you can hear me still?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We place so much emphasis on having somebody and like, trying to present an image, because motherfuckers gonna post a picture on social media, they're gonna hold hands and what I'm saying, oh, I'm riding in the car with my bae. Like everybody wants to feel loved and wants to feel fucking seen, you know what I'm saying? So it's like people will endure toxic relationships, like, and this is myself not included, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I got my own shit going on. But what I see others is like a lot of people do it for the cameras. A lot of people do it for the image. You know what I'm saying? It's like, do you really like this person, or is it you just want to fuck, and then like you really just want to have somebody so you can post on your picture, and you know what I'm saying, have somebody to talk about? Because I know a lot of people, or just a lot of relationships, is like they just doing this shit just to do it. And I'm talking about deeper than what anybody else is. Like, I'm talking about you might be married, they might have kids together, but low key, you deep down you hate this woman. Deep down, she hates you. Deep down, like y'all don't even talk, like y'all don't connect on nothing. But it's now you have two children or a child to bond about. You know what I'm saying? So now you feel like trapped, kind of in a situation that you could have maneuvered differently. Um, Man, I remember I was walking through the store one time, bro, and I heard like a dude and his girl, they was talking about something, and like the basis of the conversation was like he was like, "Oh man, I can't remember if I cheated." He was like, "Did I cheat on her? Or did she cheat on me?" And then the woman was like, "Oh, I think you cheated on her." And in my head, I'm like, "This is like a normal ass conversation." Just they were referencing his previous relationship, and then he was asking her like, "Oh, did I cheat on her or did she cheat on me?" And then she was like, "Oh, I think you cheated on the girl." Like, and I was like, "This shit must be normal." You know what I'm saying? I don't know. This shit must be.
Two dummies arguing. Man,
It's wild, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's like the normalcy about certain situations. You know what I mean? Like, I knew one girl maybe like 3 years ago. We used to work at UPS. She was telling me she was from Detroit, so this is everywhere. But she was in A, telling me that she got into a fight with her nigga, and her nigga pretty much pulled a gun on her. So she like got a knife and then like threatened him, or either like cut him, or like I think she said she stabbed him. Yeah, I think she said she stabbed him. Like, yeah, like he pulled a gun, they started fighting, and she ended up stabbing him or some shit. And I'm just like, yo, like, and I think it was it was the woman, of course. Uh, so yeah, bro, like, yeah, man, it just should be different, bro.
I'm so glad that I'm out of this whole uh dating pool, because I'm like, bro, like, what selections do y'all have nowadays? It's
Yeah,
just crazy. Um,
spoiled.
Missions, or like severely um trauma filled.
Yeah, yeah. And then it's like the good ones are already taken usually, or it's like either the good ones are already taken or they've been hurt so bad that they don't want to deal with anyone else. Like that shit is so exhausting. It's like you walk into somebody who's been hurt like 8 times over by someone else, so like you have to deal with their drama, their pain, their shit. Or you walk into a situation where a bitch doesn't give a fuck about you and she's fucking other niggas, and then you have to kind of get down to her level. Like that's huh?
She just looks at you as a dollar sign.
That yeah, that and then like it's a common thing here too. I've seen women like where women have the power dynamic here, where it's like a man doesn't pay bills, doesn't work, doesn't do a goddamn thing, but go hang on the block and just come back and play video games, and they got a child together or some shit, right? So he low key taking care of the baby, but then he low key doesn't have a job, not doing shit else. She works, she's paying the bills, right? So then it's like she controls everything. She gonna tell him what to eat. She gonna tell him what to do. Babe, go pick up the food. Babe, do this, this, and this, and he has to comply.
You know what I'm saying? When you a weak ass nigga and you don't pay bills and you don't put your feet down in any relationship, you gonna let your woman control everything. And the thing is, these niggas here is so lazy and weak that it's like normal to be a piece of shit. It's normal to shack up with a bitch and let her pay the bills. It's normal to not work and to not take care of yourself, not go to the gym. It's normal to just like, oh, play video games and stay on the couch with these niggas. Like, while the woman is out all day, like, they put so much praise on the pussy that they demasculate themselves. I'm gonna say that one more time. They put so much praise on the pussy, men demasculate themselves. You know what I'm saying? Or emasculate. That's what emasculate themselves. And that's the honest truth, bro. Like, I know you've seen situations like that too, where like a dude just really sit back and don't be doing shit, and like they really just let the woman run shit. And it's like I seen it, bro. Like a nigga be at the register, like about to pay for some shit, and he look at her, she look at him like who about to pay, and then she looking at him like nigga get your card out, and he like oh yeah okay babe my fault, like weak ass nigga, like you know what I'm saying, like you weak ass nigga, you paying this bitch, man. Anyways, bro, I can't say too much because should be going left, but
I mean,
that's one thing. I'm not gonna let no bitch put their foot on my neck though. What'd you say?
I was talking about this same topic a couple of days ago on stream, where it's just been such a giant push from the elites to make men weak, to keep people stupid, and to keep us poor, because these are the most easily manipulated types of people. And I mean, that's
Would you
all you
say that? Would you say feminism is overtaking a lot of shit?
definitely. And
Elaborate on that.
it's made everything masculine bad. So it's
Right.
not okay to be a normal man or a strong man, to have values, to put your foot down, because all of this can be deemed as misogynistic.
Toxic.
Yeah,
Women view a lot of women view or people view a man putting his foot down as toxicity. Like, no, it's not. A
and
relationship. Go.
the the I would say a huge problem today is everyone feels like they have to be politically correct about everything, and
Yeah, that's the fact. Yeah.
ooh damn nice all the time, to the point where you just become a giant pussy,
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
and
And
no has a spine, has any backbone, and it's just sickening. And you have to police every single action and every single word and syllable that comes out of your mouth. That, honest to God, makes me so sick. Especially how people talk nowadays. Oh, you can't say that. Oh, you. What? Why don't you guys just be nice? You could have said this nicer. Like, oh my goodness.
nah, yeah, 100%. Like, and that's where it comes in, where it's like, as a man, you got to really stand on your shit sometimes. Cause it's like, I find myself, like, personally, like, having to express my opinions more because I feel like you get pushed over if you don't. Like, if you don't take a stance on something, you get pushed over. Like, you can't play middle ground with some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether it's finances, whether it's women, whether it's like, job or dealing with a car or dealing with anybody, like friends. It's like, if you don't start to express yourself, if you don't put your opinions out there, let niggas know what you are about and what you stand on, they will use you. Either you get used or you get pushed over or you get swept under the rug, bro. Motherfuckers will pull the wool over your eyes. I just said like four metaphors right there, bro. Motherfuckers will pull the wool over your eyes and like they'll just do shit behind your back and you won't even know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or like they'll just start treating you differently and you won't even know, or you won't even pick up on it. And like then you'll just get hit with some shit one day and be like, oh, okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I just feel like, man, like the more you express yourself as a man and the more opinionated you are as a man, the more polarizing you are. And I'm starting to realize that I'm okay with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it scares the bitch ass niggas away. It scares the toxic women away. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because if I'm open and I'm expressive about what I feel like, and I'm not gonna sit here and keep my mouth shut or keep my opinions to myself because I wanna care about somebody's feelings, or you know what I'm saying, you wanna appease somebody, like fuck that shit, bro. Because you know what? You eventually start to erode yourself away. Your personality slowly starts to erode away like a sharp rock that's like been hit with waves for years. You know what I'm saying? Like over time, you will have nothing left of yourself. Over time, you become like a shell of yourself because you're so used to like appeasing other people? Are you so used to like trying to make other people happy? Like that shit really does eat at your soul. So it's like people like, you know what I'm saying, like Myron, Fresh and Fit, or like, you know, or like any of the red pill content, they do be going extreme with some shit, but at the same time, like you gotta have somebody to stand up and say certain shit, bro. Cause motherfuckers will like you said, it gets weird, bro, if you don't. Like put people try to backdoor you, try to just weird situations, weird deals. Like you gotta really stand up, bro. And be like, nigga, fuck these hoes, nigga. So, nah.
Type.
Only
Nah, I
some
feel
hoes.
like when problems like this arise, um, that's also something you have to look out for, is because people, like, you either conform to the BS, or you lash out and you go to the opposite extreme, and that's what we're seeing a whole lot today.
Yeah. Yeah, and you go to the opposite extreme just so you can battle the people. Like it's almost like a fake adoption of principles. You know what I'm saying? It's like you adopt this type of what's the word I'm
Mi-
looking for? This
like
type of
mindset.
like yeah, like mindset or type of plan or type of scheme or whatever to try and push something that you're not really even about. Like, you know what I mean? Like just so you can try to like low key, you might even agree with some of the red people pill is like saying like red pill people are saying you might even agree with some of they statements, you know, but you're like you're a woman and you can't let down one, you know what I'm saying? Just shit like that. Like people are afraid to be themselves. Um and I feel
Yeah,
like,
I
you know?
definitely get that. People, they have no sense of like identity or like self, and so it's just like the first thing they see, they're just like, all right, I'll latch on to this. And I think another part of this is that a lot of people really haven't spent enough time with themselves and like their own thoughts, like trying to
Yeah.
figure out who and
Yeah.
what they really want, like,
Yeah.
out of life. And if you don't ever figure that out and figure out a plan like for yourself, you're just gonna adopt the next man's plan.
Yeah, you're gonna fall in line to the white man's plan, and you know that's real shit because it's like you just gonna be working, like you know what I'm saying. Like billionaires are taking yacht trips and you know and ski and what is them shit they be having like golf clubs and
Yeah,
not
resort,
clubs, but what's the
country
yeah
clubs.
golf resort? What's that shit on country club? Yeah. Niggas be having country clubs and golf resorts and all type of shit, just motherfucking vacations and private fucking villas and all this shit, nigga. And you beep 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 beep. Fuck that shit, nigga. Motherfucking, you miserable for 8 hours. Real shit.
I honestly think that like moving out and like going to Arizona was probably like the best, one of the best things that happened to me in my life, because it's just like, yo, I'm out here in the middle of the desert, like left to my own devices, and like I have to
Yeah,
survive, and I have to think and like really figure this out. And a lot of people haven't had experiences like that. That's like really gonna make or break you, like put you under like extreme conditions for you to overcome that. And
that's how
because
you develop independence, though, for sure.
yeah, that's how you develop like so many like key things, like for like your character. And it's like
Yeah,
people don't have any of that today. Like they have no
like
intelligence, no grit, no no concept of like perseverance, like, and they're just weak.
yeah, and it's like what I'm learning too is like the basic shit that you're supposed to do as a man or like as a fucking human, as an independent adult, people don't even do. Like motherfuckers can't even cook, bro. That should be like and I'm not like on my high horse or nothing, right? Because it's not easy to cook, but at the same time, all it takes is you trying. Like I know motherfuckers in their 30s, 40s that don't know how to cook, and it's like, bro, that shit low key embarrassing. Like it should be embarrassing. Like if I was 30 years old and I didn't know how to cook, I would be embarrassed because it's like you're a grown ass man and you telling me you haven't even tried to cook, like or a grown woman, right? Like my thing is like I know, man, 40s, 50s, it doesn't matter. Like it's all ages. Like how you not know how to cook, bro? That means you haven't tried. Like if you don't know how to cook, you haven't. Because the thing is about cooking, you gotta fuck up, right? Am I right or wrong? When you cook, you have to fuck up in order to learn. Like
Yeah,
when you make a recipe, like when you make some eggs, you gonna burn them eggs, bro. When you make spaghetti, you might cook the pasta too long. Like you know what I'm saying? Like when you make steak, you might burn the steak. You might not put enough seasoning. Like you gotta fuck up to learn how to do that shit. And so when I see people like they don't want to cook or they don't like, it's because you don't want to. It's not because you
I
don't know
think that's
how. So don't.
just retardation. Because I'm just like, yo, how do you not know how to feed yourself, bro? Like
That's what I'm
you
saying, bro.
you don't know how to boil water. You don't know how to scramble an egg.
This is like elementary shit, and that's what I'm saying. This is like, bro, like you can't like. I wish America had like fucking quality of life test or some shit, nigga. Like at the age of 25, you should have to go through a standardized test, nigga. And know you should know how to fucking cook. You should know how to fucking drive a car. You should know how to fucking. You should have a job at the age of 25. Like we need that shit in America, bro. Like if you are at the age of 25 or under and you don't have a job, you don't know how to cook, and you don't have a car, like that is a problem, bro. Like you need to be like in a different area of society, bro. Like real shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of that is fine. All right, I ain't gonna say a car because the car is financial, but I would say if you don't have a job at age 25 and you don't know how to cook or you don't know how to like fucking do your taxes, like we should have like standardized like 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 tests for like shit like normal shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like because we just America is so lax sometimes, bro. Like look at China, nigga. Look at Korea, or even it's not even North Korea, like South Korea. Look at Japan. These niggas, the structure that they have for everything is so amazing. Everything is intact. Everything is a collective group society. Collective meaning like everybody think together, everybody work together, bro. We are so individualistic in America that we are on bullshit. It's like, oh, I don't want to work. I don't feel like working, so I'm gonna stay home. Oh, I don't like this job. Oh, she's talking to me crazy, so I don't want to work. Like, as a man, you don't have a choice, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, I wish we had some of those values more. Like, even like as an independent American, like you shouldn't have a choice whether you want to work or not. Like, I feel like it should be mandatory to work at
You
least.
know, some countries they have mandatory military service. So like, after you graduate high
You
school,
gotta go
like
to the military.
you gotta go into the military.
I would
Yeah,
say
you feel like we should have something like that?
not like military. I would say you either have to choose. You either have to go into the workforce or the military. Like I feel like it shouldn't be an option to not have a job. I would say like if we have Americans are in that are here without a job, like you have to have like legal documentation as to why you're not working. Like real shit. That's how I feel. Because there's so many motherfuckers that are just not doing shit that we pay for, bro. Like Medicare, taxes. Like you got to understand, man. Motherfuckers on welfare and all this shit. Like I salute anybody that's struggling, but it's a lot of people that's abusing the system, bro. It's a lot of motherfuckers that'll wait for that Friday to get that welfare check. They go fill their fucking cart with groceries, but then they had money to buy Jordans that whole fucking time. They got the newest Jordans on their fucking feet, but they got $250 in groceries from the government that we paying for. You know what I'm saying? So I respect it if you really don't got it, and if you really is struggling, you like a mom with 3 kids and you don't got no father in their life or shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I get that, where it's
Bro,
like
but
you really do need it.
it's no excuse to be retarded nowadays, bro. We have the internet, bro. We have YouTube. We got all
Yeah, yeah.
that
Shit that we can look up instantly, like within 30 seconds, and we just choose not to, right? Like we just choose not to know.
could be stupid
It
too,
is.
bro.
It's a choice to not eat healthy. It's a choice to eat shit food. It's a choice to not exercise. It's a choice to not take care of your mental health. It's a choice to not work. You know what I'm saying? But that's the problem with America, bro. Is like we got too much fucking choice, nigga. Some of this shit need to be mandatory, bro. And it would help the people that actually give a fuck about themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because we got so many motherfuckers that choose not to do shit. So many motherfuckers that choose not to work, that choose not to engage, that choose not to do anything, right? At least work, bro. That's what I'm saying. At least have a job, bro. Don't make us take care of you, female or male. Don't make young people or like anybody else that work hard and actually pay bills take care of you. Y'all niggas take so much money from us every year, and it just goes to y'all dumbass niggas because y'all don't want to like doing it. Y'all just living in Section 8 and you don't want to see nothing better. Like it's a lot of people that are struggling and that can't get out, but it's a lot of people that choose to live that way, bro. And I'm talking to the people that choose that shit. Every day you wake up, motherfucking put on a wife beater and go to the block, nigga. You ain't even brush your teeth, nigga. You wake up and go to the block for what? Just to hang out, nigga? Just to chill and talk shit with your homies, bro? What do you get out of this shit, nigga? I can't stand that shit, bro. That's why it's just like
Yeah. So what should we do? All right, let's finish this topic and then we'll wrap it up.
for
I
sure.
just thought of another fire topic that we can do next time. Do you think women should be able to vote?
Sir, I feel like certain women. I feel like if you are if you have a high school education, at least you can vote. But I feel like if you can't even complete high school education and you're a woman, you don't need to vote. Honestly,
Hmm.
that's how I feel like. Because I feel like if you can't even complete high school, then you don't need to vote because you obviously don't give a fuck about nothing else, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you and I hate to sound like that, but it's the truth. Like, if you a woman and you dropping out of school, why? Because you had a baby? Why? Because you like what reason would a woman have to not even complete high school? Like getting pregnant, right? That's the only thing I can think of.
I mean, that's like the main one.
Yeah, so I would say, but even then, it's women that still graduated with children, still got a GED, even having a child. Like, so you got to understand, like, education has to mean something. So I feel like if you can't even educate yourself, then you don't need to vote. So that's what I say. So if you're a woman and you don't even have a high school education, you don't need to vote. But I
All
would
right,
say about
let's reopen that topic next stream. But
for sure,
what do you think we should do with all these people on Section 8 who are just bums and don't do anything? Like, should we go in
nigga.
and exterminate them? Like,
Early
put them in
Saturday,
the
early Saturday morning, right? Like you get a black Sprinter van, two of them. You pull up to all the blocks, right? About 6:30 in the fucking morning, because you know niggas like to hang out late, so they dead asleep. Niggas was out till 2 in the morning Friday night, right? So Saturday morning, you come at 6:30, 6 a.m. in the fucking morning. Ghost, all like a black ops fucking ghost team, just charging the house, nigga. Any nigga that got guns, drugs, or weapons, you going to jail, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Like for real. Like it's just like that's how I feel, nigga. And then we'll figure that shit out later, nigga. Do you have a job? Oh, you staying in jail, nigga. You ain't going on the block today, nigga. You in jail. And it's fucked up because I would say I'm joking, but I'm halfway serious. But it's like it's fucked up because that shit probably wouldn't even work because our prison system is so fucked already. Our prisons are so already overcrowded and already with like terrible fucking conditions. It's like sending niggas to jail won't do anything. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like you just go into survival mode in jail. You don't rehabilitate, bro. You get shit food, you get shit everything, like shit quality of everything, bro. You stare at the same four walls. Imagine if you on 23-hour lockdown. So I would say, man, we need a formal like education structure, bro. We gotta have a rehabilitation program for ex-convicts. We gotta have a rehabilitation program for ex-drug addicts, have more halfway houses, more like programs where you have people that watch over you and that check on you, like AA programs and shit. We need more of that shit, bro. Just we need to hold these niggas' hands more. To answer your question, we need to hold these niggas' hands more. You know what I'm saying? From getting out of jail to graduating from a college, to getting out of jail to getting hired at a first job. Like you know what I'm saying? Just simple shit. Because niggas are so like we are so receded as a culture. We are so receded as a generation, like as a the black man itself is like so like behind on everything. So I feel like we just need to catch up to what everyone else. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get niggas educated. Let's get niggas off of drugs. Let's get niggas like not to be felons. You know what I'm saying? Like half a nigga. Like I don't know. I'm gonna look this shit up next time, but I want to know. You tell me too. What percentage of black males are felons in the United States? I guarantee that shit's over 30%.
that's
I
a
guarantee
wild
that.
statistic.
I guarantee it's over 30%, bro. I guarantee. So that's saying that's like what one. Is that's not 1/3, right? That's 30% is 1/3, right?
30%. Yeah, close to it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
that. So
yeah.
that's a lot of niggas, bro. All right, yeah. So I'm gonna as soon as we get off, I'm gonna look that shit up. But to answer your question, we need more structured programs to rehabilitate drug addicts, ex convicts, just people who lost their way, bro. Like we need to put more federal funding and federal programs in place just to help us, bro. We don't have enough shit to help us as black people. Cause I feel like if black men rose to the occasion and we got back to where we were, like maybe what like 40s 50s 60s where we were all like kind of together, you know what I'm saying, where that all was like the civil rights shit, like we was all unified, bro. Most black people, if you was educated, you went to the north and you fought, you know what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying, like if you were a dumb nigga, you most likely you stayed down south and just and took the bullshit that I can go on about this shit, bro. But
I
the
mean,
reason, you know,
this all like it sounds cool in theory, but it's not gonna work, bro.
because niggas don't want to, because I know, because niggas don't want to help themselves. So the
Yeah,
thing is, like,
because
imagine
you could
putting
pour all
millions of
this money into these like programs and stuff, but I mean, no one's gonna take it. No one's gonna use it because they don't want the help, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you have to force it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you give niggas option to make their lives better, they're never gonna choose that. They're gonna choose the stay in the same place, nigga. Hug the block, sell weed, get high, go to the party, go to the next club, go to the next concert, whatever the fuck it is. Like nobody's gonna make a choice to do the difficult thing because it takes difficult steps in order to make your life better, right? Everybody wants easy mode, especially black people.
If you go out right now on the street and you see like, some drug addict, homeless people, and you're like, look, I'll give you the option. Like I can give you like 2,000, set you up with a job, get you in a rehab treatment and an apartment, like when you finish, or you want to take this dime bag, which one they choosing? I could completely change your life, or you could have this little baggie right here. It's the same with the programs and all the reforms, all the government services. Like, sounds nice, sounds cool, but
Yeah.
niggas won't choose it.
I mean, it just goes back to a mentality, bro. Like it's a slave mentality, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're still broken as a people, as a culture, bro. That's one thing I'll say. Like living in the South, I've really seen that with my people. Like that should be hurting me sometimes. Where it's like motherfuckers got no job, no motivation. Like and I'm not saying I'm better than anyone else, but it's like at least I'm trying to do something. You know what I'm saying? In my head, I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to do something. Like I may not take every action at every time, but it's like I have the mental fortitude to be like, okay, I want better. Um, I feel like we don't want better for ourselves, bro. We're so like you gotta think, and this may be extreme, but it's kind of true. Like you gotta think, bro. As a slave, you're tortured, you're whipped, you're treated terribly, bro. You learn to live under terrible conditions. You learn to take bullshit. You learn to be okay with bullshit conditions, no matter what it is, bro. Slop for dinner, tattered rags for fucking clothing, barely get any sunlight. You thrown in a hole in a hot ass, dirty ass hole for 3 weeks because you said something to the master. Just shit like that, right? Nowadays, it's just a different type of slavery, bro. It's digital slavery. It's like we're on our phones all fucking day, 24/7. You're fucking looking at pictures, videos, and scrolling on Instagram. You're locked into your feed all the time. You're going to the next party, to the next club. Like it's just like black, and then we're always like fucking fighting like with our bosses, or we're always like fucking like fighting with our coworkers or fighting with the next person. Like, why are we always so reactive and explosive? Like, some of the shit I'm saying is like some of the shit I be hearing Charleston saying, and it's like true shit. It's like the black person is always like really reactive and really explosive to everything because we're always like super sensitive and super emotional. Think about it, bro. Every like video you see of a woman going off on somebody or a nigga spazzing on somebody is because of emotion, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whether like, niggas online getting mad about what somebody said, or niggas feeling disrespected for so you can't talk on the game. It's all about emotion, bro. Niggas, it's a bunch of emotional niggas wanting attention, right? You know what I'm saying? A bunch of emotional niggas like just with no direction, with no structure, bro. And man, I hate to say that shit. It breaks you down sometimes, bro. Like, even like, man, I'm so like mentally at a point where it's like, if I see a bad bitch and she black, sure, I love my sisters, right? Like, she be thick, she be light skinned, hair slick back. She got the baby hairs, motherfucking smell good, but just the attitude and the vibe that you get from them, it's like it repels me to the furthest, dude. It's like you walk up on this bitch, she like. And it's just like, I don't even want to say nothing to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like the only time they recognize me, or like not even me, like like they recognize a decent looking nigga who's not a hood nigga with chains and tattoos and dreadlocks, right? Like driving a fucking Lamborghini Urus and fucking what's the bag the niggas be wearing? You know what I'm talking about? It's talking about the
Yeah.
trap niggas be having the bag across their shoulder and shit like
Oh,
that with the cash, and like, if you're not one of those niggas, you get ignored out here, right? And that's cool because you're not really my type of bitch, anyways. But it's just sad to think that that's how materialistic and simple we are as a fucking people, bro. Think about that shit. You gotta have big ass chains on, tattoos, piercings. You gotta be big, fit. You gotta pull up in the latest car, nigga, just to attract the bitch's attention. You simple ass fucking creatures, man. Like that shit.
hey, you in Atlanta, right? Remember
Yeah.
what Nudie said? Look at what
What?
that paper make her do.
Oh wait, look at what money make a bitch do. Oh wait, look at what money make a bitch do, man. Yeah, yeah,
Look at what that Ollie make her do. Look at what that paper make her do.
yeah. With that,
And with that, you guys, you have been watching Maneuver Accordingly.
yes, sir.
We out.
Yo, we done.
Last thoughts.
Man,
Say to people.
there's a lot of bacon in the chat.
It's a lot of pork going on.
That's a lot of...
All right.
All right, we out.